Our guest today, Uti, I welcome you.
Thank you.
To Revelation. Somewhere Uti Adawa.
Jambo ferubo kwe jambo.
Uti Adawa.
Jambo ferubo kwe jambo.
Adawa.
Jambo ferubo kwe jambo.
Adawa.
Tyranny. This is the concept of God Muslims are having, and that is the concept of God even Hare Krishna are having. Okay, Sivatara Upanishad, chapter 4, verse number 19, and then Sivatara Upanishad, chapter 6, hymn number 9, and that's Chandoya Upanishad, chapter 6, hymn number 2.
The first is the concept of God. Let us understand what is the concept of God in Hinduism. The Chandogya Upanishad, chapter number 6, section number 2, verse number 1. It says,
Chandoya Upanishad, chapter 6, hymn number 2, verse number 1. Or say,
Ekam Evidityam. It's a Sanskrit quotation which means God is only one without a second. It's mentioned.
Chandoya Upanishad, chapter 6, hymn number 2, verse number 1. Or say, of that God, there is no likeness of him. He has no parent, and there is none like him. In Bhagavad
mentioned in the Shvetashvatar Upanishad, chapter number 6, verse number 9.
Sivatara Upanishad, chapter 6, hymn number 9. And that's
Na chasya kasij, janita na chadipa. Of him there are no lords. He has got no master. Almighty God has got no parents. He has got no mother. He has got no father. He has got no superior. It's mentioned.
Okay, Sivatara Upanishad, chapter 4, verse number 19. And
mentioned in the Shvetashvatar Upanishad, chapter number 4, verse number 19. Na tasya pratima asti, which means of him there is no likeness. Almighty God has got no likeness. It's mentioned is the Bhagavad Gita. It's mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 7, verse number 20.
In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 40, verse number 9.
Is the Bhagavad Gita. It's mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 7, verse number 20. All those whose intelligence has been stolen by material desires, they worship demigods. Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 7, verse number 20 says that all materialistic people, they worship demigods, including idols. And amongst...
In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 40, verse number 9, or say, they worship Sambhuti, or say those whose intelligence has been stolen by greed. We are saying, worship Sambhuti. Yakase Sambhuti, man-made objects. Say in India, ebini siwiya bimu kanwa asemi omosum insuni ade ne nyankopon wonte sa. So over Bible
it's mentioned in Yajurved, chapter number 40, verse number 9, Andhatma Pravishanti ya Asambhuti Mupaste. Andhatma means darkness, Pravishanti means entering, and Asambhuti means the natural things like fire, water, air. So Yajurved, chapter number 40, verse number 9 says, they are entering darkness, those who worship the natural things like fire, water, air, etc. And the verse continues, they are entering more in darkness, those who worship the Sambhuti, that is the created things like table, chair, idols, etc.
Him in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 40, verse number 9. On Kanyamiasam directly, Walao Bamencha Bewoso, or do many more Bewoso. He will know some kind way. He will know some kind way.
You want to know praise you.
Men praise him who omuno mu praise him.
Jomuno mu ma say din.
Jambo ferubo kwe jambo.
Uti Adawa.
Jambo ferubo kwe jambo.
Uti Adawa.
Jambo ferubo kwe jambo.
Uti Adawa.